What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Wardcast. What is this called? The Wardcast, your weekly source for video game news, machinima, and survival horror discussion, updates on the ward, and more. I'm your host, Rebecca Chambers, alongside Agent
Lit!
47,
Why don't witches wear panties? So they can get a better grip on their brooms.
Steve Burnside, and a Sim.
So.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the spooky Halloween episode where the real horror is the news. It's fucking terrifying. But we have some Halloween themed gams. We got some videos, a video to watch.
That's so.
Oh, I forgot to talk to you guys about this. But if we have time, I was thinking about maybe we could watch the Halloween episode of Duel. But we'll see. We got a
There's a
jam-packed
Halloween
episode.
episode of Duel.
So I don't know if we'll have time to do it or not. But if we have time, we'll watch that together. But yeah, got lots of Halloweeny stuff going on. We did a last minute closet cosplay. So these are our dollar store costumes.
I was prepared months ago.
Soak them in.
La-di-da. This
Wow.
is my plan B.
How dare you be
Hi,
prepared.
Sasha! Welcome
Dare you be
back,
prepared.
Misty.
But this week we're talking about PlayStation doing some dumb shit, Ubisoft doing some dumb shit, and a few cool looking games and more. But first, before we get into that, Jazz, hello.
What?
How was
Huh?
your
What? Huh?
How was your week?
I don't
Was it spooky?
know. No.
Great.
I just remembered because this is my plan B costume because the other one was like for minus 40 weather and it's not minus 40 in my room. But I just remembered I have the Lugers on my shelf and I'm like, fuck. Oh well. It's too late now. We can't go back. Week was okay. Yeah. It's gonna be a short week for me. Cause I don't think I did much. I was doing some prep for D&D stuff because campaign creating a world is hard. And then we played D&D, so yeah. And then yeah, I did some online shopping and played some games. I played a new game. I played a demo of no, I talked about that last week. I feel like I played a new game, but I don't remember what it was, so I guess I didn't. I feel like I immediately get more stupid when I put this wig on. This wig just makes
Steve
me
just
want to be
consumes
dumb.
you.
Yeah, I'm just I'm your father. No.
No, help me.
I have been buying some of the games that I have like on. Well, some of them they were like digital only, and that they suddenly announced like physical versions. Like I showed Still Wakes the Deep at Still Wakes the Deep and Indica and the other one. But then because it was cheaper to get it on PS4 and also includes an upgrade for PS5, it was cheaper and it was like $20 off on sale on Amazon. This is also my show and tell, by the way. Got myself a physical copy of Kena, the Bridge of Spirits, because I remember playing that game and really liking it. So it's deluxe.
Deluxe.
I don't know what that means. Oh, but I think I remember showing you this game, Sean, with like the little dudes. And I think I showed you like, yeah, it's really pretty. It's the one, the bowl. You've got the bowl. So I'm really happy. And it came with little stickers. The stickers of the
They
little
look
dudes.
like beans.
Yeah, they're like, I don't know what the fuck they're supposed to be. I guess they're like probably little
They're
spirits.
cute. They look like almost like cats.
But they're not cats.
They're like little
So yeah, it's a really good game. It's rated T for teen adolescents. And yeah, tons of fun. So that's going on my shelf of physical games. I don't have it with me, but I also got the The Tom Raider. 1, 2, 3.
I just noticed your name. Help me!
So yeah, that's about me. And I have like a random notification on my phone. I got an email and then like a thing for USPS saying like your order is shipped. And usually I'm like, okay, whatever. And it's like it's tracking, and then I have a package that's randomly like on its way here. No idea what it is. Don't know the website of where it's coming from. But the thing is, I pre-ordered like a few things like months ago, and it could be Tomb Raider, it could be Arcane. I don't know. So I'm getting a surprise package. Usually I'm no. Okay. Anyway. Hey, bald man. How was your
Yes.
week?
My week consisted of playing Lethal Company with Sean, Jazz, Sheila, Carmen. I played new to me Dino Break, a survival horror game, which is basically loosely based on Dino Crisis. I also played Dino Crisis on my PS5. Isn't that great? I also watched fuck, what was I watching?
You watched fuck.
I believe you.
Geostorm, that was it. It was on at work, and I was just like, what the fuck is this film? And it was just like, alright, so they've mastered the effects of weather, and now they're targeting everyone using it as a weapon. The fuck? Yeah, dumb movie.
Is it Asylum? Is it Asylum?
No, Geostorm.
Yeah, but is it made by Asylum?
I have no idea. It was just on Netflix.
It just looked like one of those Asylum movies or
Yeah, it could
sci-fi.
have been.
Yeah.
Show and Tell. I haven't played this, but it's Ether 1.
Is there an Ether 2?
I do not know.
It'd be so
Right.
funny if they number the first game like anticipating that there's
Does it
going to be
actually
more.
say Ether 1?
Yeah. Ether 1 is a first-person adventure that deals with the fragility of the human mind. And then it's the same thing in French or Spanish. Ether 1 est un deux personnel qui ta de la fragile of this human.
Was that French or Spanish?
I don't know.
Sad, but I can't tell.
I'll tell you what, it's Simlish. Yeah,
There you go.
Carmen understood me.
Ah, completely.
Yeah. So yeah, cool. I wanted to. It's supposed to be a horror game, so I guess it's a psychological horror game. So
Aren't they all at this point? Like,
I know it might as well just be a point and click, and then it says as a horror thing. But yeah, I don't know when you want to show the mini machinimi.
we can do that right before we get into the news.
Okay, then Carmen, how was your week?
My week is good. I forgot my hold on.
Is everyone ready? Yeah. I forget this.
Yeah. I'm ready now. No, but my week was pretty uneventful. Still, yeah. So I played a little bit of it's my week's still been like kind of boring, kind of like literally not enough going on. But I played a little bit of Lethal Company with the gang, all the gang, every gang, and played like half an hour of Last of Us, and it's good. I love it, but I have been spent about the last 4 days completely obsessed with a kids show. So I've been
I've been watching Teletubbies.
not Teletubbies, no. Miraculous Ladybug. I freaking love it. It is so good. It's like it's technically I started to watch it to learn, like, to help with a little bit of like learning French, but then like it started to get like good, and I was missing things, so I just switched over the language, and then just didn't stop. Like 4 or 5 days ago, when I'm in the middle of season 3 now. It's a superhero deal. With like a love square, and I love it so much. I was going to be Ladybug for a costume, just a quick little handmade mask and pigtails and stuff, but that's not a video game, so I sim. But it's been good, uneventful. Watched a little bit of Buffy and a little bit of Angel as well. So I've been going through that, and I'm still not through. I'm not through that, which I would have been if I hadn't dropped it for Ladybug. But my show and tell is, so there's this place called the Library. Oh my God, guys. I started picking up some manga from the library, and we have Moriarty, which I'm very excited about. I have not started it yet, and I have another one, but
your camera is
Is it inverted again? See, I don't notice when it's inverted because it feels normal to me, because it looks like, like
Sean's
a mirror.
favorite thing. Ding dang.
There we go. Oh, wait, no.
Help me.
That was copyright strike number 2.
No, because I sang it wrong.
Yeah, there we go. Now we can read the words, although I can't really read the words.
Oh,
I
now
can
it's
read the words.
copyright strike because there's somebody shooting themselves in the head.
Okay, well, anyway, Moriarty.
So copyright 3.
Can't you
This one-
can't you read that stuff online? Like why the
I
library?
Okay, well, first of all, I had to go physically to the library. Yeah, I had to literally physically go to the library because I had to sign up my mom and my stepmom for their library cards. And then my library card wasn't working, so I couldn't get the things online because they signed me up for a 6-month library card instead of the 2-year library card. So you're fucking with me now, Sean.
I just realized the order was all fucked up.
No, I need to be. If I started out in that corner, I need to be in that corner.
It doesn't matter.
I was on top for a good 5 minutes there.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Anyway, so I had to go to the library, and sometimes, wow, I sometimes I like, physical books, maybe sometimes just a little bit with the comics and stuff.
Fancy lady.
So anyway, this is Sherlock Holmes' rival Moriarty. This is supposed to be like a prequel of him before he became like Holmes's villain, or arch nemesis. So this is going to be exciting, and that is all. So read books, kids. Reading is fundamental.
Don't do it. It's a tarp.
Book is a
That's
mimic.
great.
Play retro video games because new video games suck.
Yeah, there you go.
I will, but I'll do it
We
digitally.
should be able to get retro video games from the library.
I'm not sure if you can. But I mean,
That's
you can
why
get...
he said you should be able to.
Do you need a translator for Sean now?
He just needs a universal translator for all people.
Anywho.
I thought the background on the Wardcast was somebody coming out from behind like your shelf, Sean, and I got scared for a sec. I was like, "Hey, there's a ghost."
So Jonathan.
Hola.
Or should I say Rebecca?
Hello.
Rebecca-than.
I watched stuff. I watched Halloweeny movies. I watched. It's funny you brought this up earlier, but I watched Terrifier 2, and All Hallows Eve, which I guess is like the origin story, I guess, for the killer in Terrifier. Like, I guess that was like the original movie that kind of spawned the killer from that franchise, and it was terrible. But Terrifier and Terrifier 2 are really good. But I watched those to get ready to watch Terrifier 3. I watched Almost Impossible Game Show. I watched Archer, Detroiters. Have you seen that? Detroiters. It's very stupid. And I watched the first episode of the Yakuza show, and
There we go.
I don't know yet. Like, it could go either way, but I'm a little disappointed because like there was 2 fight scenes, and I feel like they really need to nail the fight scenes for it to be a good show, and they just weren't that great. Like they didn't feel genuine. They felt very like there's a couple times where like you can see the punches don't impact, and it really kind of breaks the immersion. So, and the portrayal of some of the characters is kind of so. I don't know. I'll give it a chance. I'll probably watch the whole thing either way, but so far, my expectations are low. But I hope it's good. I hope it surprises me. Played Lethal Company with you guys. Some more Silent Hill 2. I got 1.5 more playthrough, or 1.5 more playthroughs to go through on that. And then when I'm done with that, I just need to record the multiple endings, and then I'm going to start working on Silent Hill content. So nothing's going to be done in time for Halloween, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll be working on stuff. And I finally went back to Stellar Blade, and that's really, really good. Enjoying that. And that's it. That's my week. I don't know if I showed and told these before, but we're going to talk about a game in the news that's by the developer that made these games, and it's remothered. I got the physical.
Hello.
Hello. And I never need to open it because I have the digital version as well. I got the second one, which I heard is terrible.
Until the digital version breaks.
And this is cool.
Or it gets
This is
revoked.
actually like a combination of both games. This only came out in Japan, so this is the Japanese version, but it's kind of a neat addition to my remothered collection, which is weird to say. Like, I never thought that there would be enough remothereds to have a collection. But hey, there it is.
Remothered, fathered.
Remothered, fathered. I still can't believe, what was that game I played? I played a game and it had what, Father Mother, I think it was. It was amazing. It completed the circle. But yeah, that was the week. We're gonna watch a machinima that Alec put together that I did not prepare. God damn it. I prepared the wrong. No, why is it me?
Yeah, Sean is the new Rebecca.
I am the video.
Sean Becca. Sean Becca, there we go.
Oh, Survivor horror fan is having a hard time figuring out who I am.
Help me.
It's because I don't have the jacket. It was a last minute change. Wait, I could go get the guns.
Hello.
I'm Claire. And Claire.
I'm actually Rebecca, but you know, I can be James.
You could be the man.
If you went to a convention like that, people would be like, "Oh, sick, James," and you'd be like, "I'm actually Rebecca."
You gotta look at the back of my shirt.
I'm Rebecca Saunders. Father. All
right, we got the machinima. I didn't watch this. I don't know what it is. I'm afraid, and I probably should be. So here we go.
Rescreen.
I should have.
Happy Halloween, you vile human.
You join us at the definitely not Spencer Estates, where some drugged up teenagers are getting bored as fuck. Maybe one will kill another. Wouldn't that be entertaining?
Dude, I'm bored. Maybe I should kick a toddler.
My grandma is nearly dead. Do you want to kick her?
Right in the vag.
Please do.
Fuck.
Oh, that doesn't smell legal. Please excuse me.
I'm getting the fuck out of there. Oh my god, that smelled worse than that dead monkey's asshole. Huh?
Oh my god, an old iPhone. What's up? Oh no, snowflakes.
I'm offended.
Get fucked.
Racist.
News just in, no one cares.
Well, that was fun. Shall we do it again next Halloween?
Holy fuck, yes. But next time, let's fix the fucking coffee machine. You motherfucker.
Poof. Coffee is for the living. The fuck? I hate it here.
Hi there.
Get the fuck away. Fuck your Halloween and fuck you all.
Hi there. Oh.
That did look like Mike Wazowski.
What the hell is
This
with
is supposed
that
to be
game?
Slimer.
For people who don't know, it's from Ghostmasters. So, I don't know, like 10, 20 episodes ago, I put up a little screenshot of this. We did a short video on it, and I was like, I'm going to do something with that. And I have! And I never touch it ever again.
What is
I
the
don't blame you.
gameplay like? Does it... Do I want to know?
No. No. It's not worth it.
Yeah. All right. It's on that note, it's time for some news.
I'm scared. Time for some news.
Time to die, Steve.
No. No.
Where is it? There it is. No, that's not it. There it is. All right. Before we jump into the news, I have a PSA. I have a public service announcement. Support physical games. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remaster came out on August 18th. Buy it. Gory Cuddly Carnage comes out on October 29th. Squirrel with a Gun came out on October 15th. Slitterhead comes out November 8th, which I'm kind of on. I don't know if it, I don't know, maybe wait to see a little bit more on it. But if it's a good game, you should buy it physically. And then Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster comes out November 8th. Another one I'm kind of on the fence with because all the weird censorship, strange fuckery that they did with it. But if you're going to buy it, you should get the physical version that comes out on November 8th. Support physical. Yay. Good job, everybody. Whoa.
This has been a
It's
public
annoying
service
because I couldn't
announcement.
find Squirrel on a Gun on the PS5. I only saw it in the Xbox. And I'm like, I don't want to get
Amazon.
it for the Xbox.
Yeah, Amazon.
Yeah, but I went to a local game store to try and get
Oh,
it.
well. If you're going to be not lazy about it, then pick you.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I already got the game.
What?
I downloaded it.
Oh.
What the fuck? My images are freaking out.
It is Halloween after all.
Yeah, tell them to chill.
What the
I'm just
hell?
going in my eye. I'm crying about something else.
Okay. Jesus Christ. Technical difficulties. Images are back. Hey! I finally had time to get them done.
Support these votes.
I want this. No.
Hey, I'm just saying, if you're gonna buy a game and it has a physical version, you should buy that version. And I mean, I want to be excited about Dead Rising, but we live in a time where everything is terrible. we're in the worst timeline. What?
I said stylistic horror. Whee!
Anyway, Disney style horror game By Sweet Carol gets a new trailer. I think we talked about this a little while ago, but there is a new trailer. By Sweet Carol is a hand-drawn 2D horror game inspired by Disney's earlier animation style. The game is created by Remothered creator Chris Darrell.
Hello?
So hopefully there's lots of hellos. Hello,
Chris?
But we got a little old trailer we're going to watch. Did you say Chris? Chris?
Well, it's Chris something.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Why is it me?
Rebecca.
There we go. All right. I think this is the right video.
Somebody shot
We'll find out. Here we go.
Happy Halloween,
That's
you
not it.
vile
Go away. Go away.
This game looks stupid.
Smooth.
Hello.
Well, like I can't for some reason my restream is like freaking out. Like all the files, all the thumbnails are flashing. Like they're most of the time they're white, and like every once in a while I get a flicker of an image. So I don't really know what I'm clicking on.
Jeez, that
it's weird.
head.
I've never. What?
The Halloween head in Jazz's background.
It's not a Halloween head. It's Claire.
Okay, well, Claire's swinging in the background, according to the
Yeah,
breeze.
Claire's a swinger.
All
She
right.
likes to swing.
Now I think I got it. Here we go.
Sean's cosplaying Diz.
It's already been several weeks since Carol left. And then that mysterious boy. Where are you, Carol? I
What
love
do we
it.
think?
And it's just like
I mean, you
What?
can't tell how it plays at all, but
No, there's gameplay there. It's like a 2D side-scrolling kind of adventure kind of a thing.
but I love it.
The
I love
So
it.
like
game that it
Cuphead.
makes me think of.
I was thinking, not It Takes Two, but what's the one with the string?
The string. What?
Spider-Man.
Wow. What the fuck?
Oh,
No.
sorry, Man Spider.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, no, it looks really cool. I like to see, even if it's coming from indies, like indies are the only people that are actually trying like new concepts and interesting ideas and not just doing the same shit over and over again. But it's cool to see one like this that kind of has like a budget, like the animation looks really high quality and the voice acting is good. Like that's something that bothers me about indies is like a lot of times you don't get like all of the elements 100%. It's like it's polished in some areas and others it's not. Like maybe there's no voice acting or shitty voice acting or the graphics are shitty. There's always like one or two pieces that kind of under deliver a little bit, but this one seems like pretty polished all around. Everything seems like really high quality. So yeah, it looks really cool. I like the Disney style with like the horror elements and it's just very unique. But this game is releasing sometime in 2025 on PS5, Xbox Series, Switch, and PC. I think it might have a demo on Steam. But yeah, looks really cool. I know most of the people here don't like 2D games, but that's fine.
It's making me think of a game, and I can't think of a game that it makes me think of.
The only game it makes me
Swimming
think
Castle.
of is completely different in like type and genre and stuff. So association
Grand Theft Auto
doesn't
6?
necessarily.
Was it Little Nightmares, like Sasha said? Or Cuphead?
It's
No,
not
it's an older
Cuphead.
game.
It's
Oh.
not Little Nightmares.
I thought you were talking to me.
What's the one with the
what?
string where it's a co-op game where you're like a little stuffed animal. It's not Little Big Planet, but like your little thing, and you have to like I think it's not Little Big Planet, but it's sort of like Little Big Planet where you're a little puppet thing and you have a string that attaches you to.
I have no idea what that is. The only thing that I can think of that like has a string, I think it's called Gun Stringer, and it's a Connect game on Xbox.
No.
Dragon Slayer. It made me think of Dragon Slayer with like the Disney animation type
animation,
and like
yeah.
the time's running out and you have to like make a decision kind of thing, like at the start of the trailer.
Yeah, I could see that.
That's what it made me think of.
Yeah, I mean I think it's Don Bluth was the animator for that, and he came from Disney, so that's why it looks Disney-ish.
Unraveled. Or Unravel is the thing that I was thinking of. And I don't know why. It's just an association. They're nothing alike, but that's the first thing that came to mind.
I didn't get that from that at all, but like the fact I just it made me think like a lot of Dragon Slayer, and the fact that it's like it's bringing you back to like a super old game like that, like a classic. I think it was an arcade game, Dragon Slayer, but it's like a new like game. That's kind of cool.
PC.
It was arcade, right? It was in arcades.
Dragon Slayer?
Yeah.
Yeah. At this point, Dragon Slayer has been on literally everything.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure
originally it was arcade though. Yeah. Oh my god, this glitchy fucking
because you had like the joystick and the like make this choice or that choice, and then boom. It's not a game.
Yeah, it's not. It's more. I'm trying to. What was that game called? Whispering Willows or something like that. For the 5 people out there that have played that game, it's very similar to that, where it's just a 2D kind of. It's almost like a point and click game, but you have direct control over your character, so you're not having to click around. But you're basically just running around the environment, trying to figure out what to do, finding like keys and pathways and things like that. And every once in a while, there's enemies that you have to run away from and or fight. But yeah, it's not like a brand new concept, but just the art of it is what's really appealing to me. It's really cool.
All right, why does this lady look like she's got a dagger coming from a tit?
Only you, Alec. Only you would see that. So Among Ashes gets a new trailer and release window. I think this is another one we might have talked about when it was announced, but it's hard to keep track of all these horror games. We talk about so many of them, but this one looks really cool. Among Ashes is a horror game about a haunted video game named Night Call that is sent to the player by a friend who found it on the internet. While playing the game within the game, which has a variety of play styles, weird things begin to happen around you as you discover the disturbing story behind the game's origins. So basically, you're like in the game and you're like playing a video game on your computer in the game, and like while you're doing that, like things are happening around you. And from what I could tell from the trailer, there's like different, like there's a Doom style game. There's like I don't know. There's like 6 or 7 different kind of old school survival horror kind of games that you can play. But I got a trailer for this one too for us to check out.
Have you heard of that game? They say it's haunted. They say that when you play it, strange things start happening around you. They say if you start playing, you have to keep going until the end. And if you don't... whatever you do, just keep playing.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Kind of reminds me a little bit of that game that you talked about a while ago, Jazz, with the guy that
Ayla.
goes into the VR game. Kind of a similar concept, but kind of blurring the different genres together with the old school video games that you play. And I like that too, because it's like, as you can see by that screenshot, like that's in game. So like the graphics of the actual game are like really high quality, and then you go in and you play like the computer games and they're all like retro style. I think that's a really cool kind of contrast. Yeah, looks cool.
Looks good.
Among Ashes comes out on PS5 and PC in December.
Okay, what is happening?
Hmm?
Sorry, somebody's like freaking out in the chat. So I think I know why you might have thought that we talked about this before. Because I watched a movie where there's this game, and as soon as they start playing it, they have to continue it, but like the game starts like fucking with them. They're like, if you like, do you want to do this or this? And then like if you don't choose, like something bad happens. And if you try to stop, like you die. I was like describing the movie to you and you thought I was describing a game. And it made me think a lot of this. Like no
Oh,
matter
yeah.
what, keep playing. Like it starts to fuck with reality. I don't remember what the name of the movie was, but that's like this game made me think of that. And maybe that's why you thought that we talked about it before.
Yeah, no, the premise of it sounded a lot like the VR one, I think, is
The
what I was
Ayla.
thinking of. Yeah. God, this fucking glitchy shit. Why? Come on, image. You can do it.
Stay Alive.
Hey.
I think it was that one.
Is this the? Yeah, this is the right one.
I'm a
Yeah, they're still remaking everything. Yay! Remakes out the ass. Remakes, remasters, reboots, regurgitations, all of it, all the rere's. Let me remind
Remastered
you,
remake of-
Goat Simulator got a remaster. That's how bad it is. Anything is possible. But next on the remaster list is Ukulele for some reason. And they're calling it the worst thing ever. They're calling it Yuka Replayly. Like that's literally the name of the game. Like it's not even like a little tagline where it's like ukulele and then it says Yuka Replayly. The full name of the title is Yuka Replayly. That is so fucking stupid.
No.
But yeah, I don't know. This one just feels weird because it's like it's already some sort of like reimagining of Banjo-Kazooie made by the development team that made that. You know, they no longer had access to the IP and they wanted to make another game, so they made this instead. So it's already kind of like a way to bring back an old school game to the modern era. So the fact that that's also getting a remake, it's weird. Like we need to stop remaking every single thing. It's crazy.
Or start remaking the things that really need it.
That would be nice.
I
Yeah,
mean,
and
there's tons out there.
this game came out on, I think, last gen. So again, it's not even an old game. Why are we remastering it? And how big of an audience did this game even have? Like, has anyone here even played one of these games? I haven't. So I don't know. It's just weird. And I like platformers too. So I don't know. But what makes this more notable is the fact that this game, as well as a handful of other games, are listing a release on Nintendo platforms with an ambiguous Nintendo logo in place of what would normally be the Switch logo. So this is kind of a subtle confirmation that Nintendo's new console is coming up pretty soon, because we're starting to get trailers for games that are coming soon that are essentially being confirmed to be on the new Nintendo platform. So it's kind of interesting. This, I don't think this had a release date though. They're probably waiting on Nintendo because they still haven't said anything in terms of like what their system is going to be, what it's going to be called, when it's coming out. So, but yeah, it's probably going to be popping up sooner rather than later. There. They get a little bit of a timeout.
Real quick, that movie that I was talking about, just because I know Sasha was trying to said it was like Stay Alive. It's called Do or Die, or Choose or Die. It was Choose or Die.
For
Netflix.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
I thought you were talking about a game.
No, it's the one that's like the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bear with me, piece of shit. Brr, there we go. Black Myth Wukong is getting a physical release, which is always good to see. One of the biggest releases of the year, Black Myth Wukong originally released in August as a digital-only title, but developer Game Science will soon be dropping a physical release for PS5. No date has been confirmed yet, but the title can be found for pre-order on most retailers like Amazon, GameStop, and Best Buy for a weird price, $64.99. So they decided to go in between the $60 and $70 price point, which is kind of weird. Even better is the fact that Game Science says the entire game will be on the disc with no downloads or updates needed. Plus, the game comes with the digital deluxe content DLC as well. So it's pretty cool.
They say that now.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably like a limited run kind of a situation. If they end up fixing anything, patching something, adding any content, like by the time they press that disc, it's not all going to be on there. So it just kind of depends. But as far as I understand, the game's running really well. So I can't really see a need for any additional patches or anything like that. So hopefully it'll be a complete game on the disc.
Patches.
Why is this doing this to
Can
me?
you even see without your glasses?
No, like literally everything's just like I think my computer might crash. So if if the stream just ends, that's why.
Guys, with the typing, stop.
Oh my god. Where the hell is the image? All right, this one's not coming up. But yeah, layoffs again. Shocking. Layoffs in the video game industry. NC Soft, developers of Guild Wars and Lineage, are facing financial troubles, supposedly, and are doing the all too common company restructure situation. The co-CEOs Taeyik Jin Kim and Byung-Moo Park commented, as a result of operating in a way that most of the manpower and functions are concentrated at the headquarters, financial performance has continued to deteriorate, and we are at the risk of becoming a chronically loss-making company, and that this situation is seriously damaging the creativity and challenging spirit that NCSoft originally possessed. As a result, some video games will be canceled, and a voluntary retirement program will be implemented. That's kind of a fucked up way to phrase that. Voluntary retirement. The layoffs are on the heels of the company's new release, Throne and Liberty, which just launched on October 1st and hit a concurrent peak of 336,300 players, making it one of the most played games currently on Steam. So again, like it's nonsense. Like they're saying, oh yeah, we got to restructure financially. We're not doing very good. But like they literally, 3 weeks ago, just released a brand new game that's doing really well on Steam and they have to fire a bunch of people or make them voluntarily retire or whatever.
Leave
come on.
if you want.
That's nonsense.
This to make a lick of sense.
Yeah. And I don't know how big that developer is. I know once upon a time they were pretty big, but you don't really hear a whole lot on Lineage. Like that was a really popular MMO back in like I think the early 2000s, 2010s ish. So I don't know. I don't know how popular that stuff is anymore. Baldur's Gate developer Larian Studios hates scalpers. Baldur's Gate 3 launched with a $270 collector's edition that came with a digital copy of the game, as well as a statue and other collectibles. This was initially the only physical representation of the game and was a limited release. This version is no longer available at retail and is going for upwards of $3,000 on eBay. News of this made its way to publisher director Michael Doucet, who commented, "Hate scalpers, man. I understand how commodity works, but this CE isn't a commodity. It's designed to make someone happy, not rich. If you're buying it to trade, all you're doing is making someone sad." I don't know how I feel about that. I get what he's saying, but at the same time, like, it's literally a collector's edition. It's supposed to be limited and rare. So like the fact that there is enough demand for it to like have people willing to pay $3,000 for it, like that's just kind of a result of the market, supply and demand. If you release something in limited quantities and there's a demand for it, it's going to by nature drive the cost of the product. So like, yeah, it sucks at the end of the day that like, hey, if there's a big fan out there that really wants to get a collector's edition of Baldur's Gate, they probably can't afford $3,000, and that does suck. But it's just kind of the nature of the thing.
Seems like you wanted it to be kind of less rare than the ultra rare, like a medium rare. You know what I mean? Like
medium rare. Well, that's the nature of it, though. Like you're literally like when you're releasing a special edition of a game, whether it's a special edition, a limited edition, a collector's edition, like those should be limited quantity. Like that's the whole point. If you want a copy, just typically it's not that hard to get a hold of them as long as you're making an effort to buy it when it comes out. And if you're a collector, that's probably what you're going to do. And if they made like, 1 million of these things, like it wouldn't be as special, if you could just buy it for $20 at any local game store, kind of takes away the magic of it, the value of it, at least for me as a collector.
I mean, I get both sides, which is where I'm feeling like the medium rare, because I don't know. I have a different idea of what a collector's edition should mean, or I understand your point.
I mean, collectors means one thing.
Yeah, like what does it mean to you? I don't understand.
The word has one meaning.
Well, in this day and age.
I mean, technically, I guess you could release like you could make the standard everyday copy of it a collector's edition, and like everybody gets one, but like what's the point?
I feel like there's different tiers, or that they're, how do I say it?
But like if they make just as many copies of the standard edition as they do like the collector's edition, then what's the point? Like there's nothing that makes it special. Like why not just get the collector's edition?
The content, the merchandise that goes along with it, the artwork and that sort of thing goes along with it. I having all those extras and then pricing it accordingly is what makes it, like a collectible. I feel like more so than the rarity or scarcity of an item. And
But it's like, I guess you got to look at it in the way of like you're buying the game and you're getting extra shit because it's a collector's edition, because it's like, okay, so the collector's edition has a statue, right? Somebody might want to buy it and just display the statue or whatever. But like they make statues that aren't collector's items. You can, they manufacture a shit ton of them and you can buy them anywhere. Like, so there's a market for that. If you just want to get an art book or just want to get a statue or whatever, like there's an audience for that and that's fine. But that's a different market. If you have something that's manufactured to be collectible, it should be limited. Like that's part of the deal, or it should be.
True.
This is what drives me crazy about limited run, because like they were called limited run because they made like between 150 and 250 pieces of everything that they produced. They were a limited run. Like
And then
that's
they got
the
too
whole
big.
point. And then they got greedy and they realized they could make a shit ton more money if they just had open pre-orders and sold as many as people were willing to buy. But now their name literally doesn't even make sense. They're limited run games, but none of their products are limited anymore. Like if you want one, you can get one.
Mm-hmm.
So it kind of kills the magic. And it makes it worse too, because like their products are so expensive. And that's part of the novelty too, because like usually when you're buying a collector's edition, the stuff in the box is kind of cheap. So you're more or less paying for the idea of this being a collectible rather than, oh, I'm going to get a quality statue or I'm going to get a quality art book or whatever.
I think I just realized where our disconnect might be is that like collector's edition is synonymous with like deluxe edition with lots of merchandise and stuff, like a kit. And like if I had all the money in the world, if I because for me personally, like the reason why I'm not a collector of things is a financial decision or a financial standing that I don't put my into into that because I don't have a lot of money to put into anything. So if I did, then I would be all for that stuff, but I would be for it because it is a kit and like a Happy Meal where you get your drink and your fries and your toy. You're paying for the drink and you're paying for the food. You're paying for the sandwich and the drink and the fries.
Are the
and
McDonald's toys limited or quality?
No, but I'm making an analogy here. So like I like the idea of a kit and I like the idea of having all the extras. For me, like the fact that it's rare and that not everybody has it doesn't really matter as much to me. So I feel like the fact that there's that collector's editions are this is what I'm talking about, tiers. I feel like sure it would be great to have like a collector's edition, something where there's only a run of 150 to 250 items that are just that, but it would be nice also to have like a more general run that has some extras, all the extras, maybe not of the same quality, maybe not with this super rare collectible coin or something that or like hand signed something. Maybe that can go with the collector's edition, but I would still like to buy a kit with all the stuff, all the things related to, the art book and the steel case, and that would be great. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I don't really agree. Like even it kind of irritates me too that
holy cow.
like there's so many things that come out and there's like tiers. It's like, oh, there's the standard edition and there's like 3 versions of a collector's edition and the digital deluxe edition and this edition and that edition, and it just kind of dilutes the whole experience. It's
you don't like tiers.
No, like why does it have to be so cut up? Like just 2 markets, collector, not collector. Boom, you're
Not
done.
because there's more than two markets of people. There's more than just two
There's too many
levels
decisions
of
to make.
consumers. So what?
Yeah.
There's too many decisions to make.
But
Mm.
and too, it's like if we're really looking at it that way, it's like then things just get out of control. It's like, okay, how many editions are you going to have? How many markets are you going to cater to? You know, like you're going to have 20 different versions of this fucking thing.
No, just like 3. You know,
That's too many.
low,
Anyways, we're going to move on.
medium, high. 3 is good, maybe 4.
You're the reason they do this.
I am.
It's terrible. Ubisoft is falling apart. So that's good. Ubisoft is backing itself into a corner as they continually release flop after flop after flop, tanking the company's value. The last several releases from the publisher have failed to meet expectations, some resulting in massive losses, including Skull and Bones, which was supposed to be the industry's first quadruple A title. So not a triple A. This is the first attempt at a quadruple A game. The game cost an estimated $650 to $850 million to make.
Jesus.
Now the game on Steam only has 248 players with an all-time high of 2,615 concurrent players. The player base has dropped almost 75% in the last 30 days, which is not good for a live service game or any game for that matter. On top of that, Assassin's Creed Mirage sold well, but still less than the previous Assassin's Creed game, Valhalla. Prince of Persia, The Lost Crown, and Avatar both sold very poorly. And their latest title, Star Wars Outlaws, is tracking to be another massive failure. Not only that, but their next big budget title, Assassin's Creed Shadows, is getting hit with a lot of controversy and was recently hit with a delay, likely to address some of the flack the game has been receiving. All this in combination with Ubisoft's waning public perception has resulted in the company's stocks plummeting to a nearly 15-year low. Back in 2008, Ubisoft stocks were $5.57 a share. Over the course of the next 10 years, the company's stock continued to rise to a height of $24.10 per share. Fast forward to today, where its stocks are $2.91 a share. This is including a 12.6% drop immediately following the release of Star Wars Outlaws. So yeah, 15 years ago they were at $5.57, and now they're at $2.91.
That's so bad. And remember inflation also.
Yeah,
It'd
and
be hard times.
Yeah, and with stocks and company value, like there's always got to be growth. Year over year, there has to be growth. So the fact that over 15 years they've dropped below the floor, like where they started, that's not good. It's not looking good for
Just
Ubisoft.
like me in Alien Isolation. Drop below the floor.
And unfortunately, the future doesn't look any better as Ubisoft's next big release, Assassin's Creed Shadows, is showing low interest, which is being reflected in the pre-order numbers. The game is being criticized for its wokeness and inaccurate depictions of Japanese culture. In one trailer, Yosuke, the Black Samurai, was shown cutting down a bunch of Japanese people to a hip-hop beat, which many lambasted the game for, among other things. They've done like 4 or 5 different things to directly piss off the Japanese audience, and they've been really vocal about it.
It belongs in the Sarlacc pit.
On top of Ubisoft's next big release being in question and its stocks in the toilet, Assassin's Creed Shadows was delayed nearly 3 months for polish. Ubisoft pulled the game from all media events, scrapped the season pass, dropped the collector's edition down to $50, and canceled all pre-orders. And this is their next big AAA release.
Wow.
Not good.
Somebody's fucking up.
Because
Ideal time to buy into the stock, though.
I mean, maybe if they recover,
Yeah,
which it
that's the
doesn't sound
risk,
like they're
but-
going to. Yeah, and like recently the stock has been going up and down like 50 cents or so because there is a market out there that is thinking exactly what you're thinking. Oh, let's buy in while it's cheap, and when they recover, we'll make a profit or whatever. But that's a pretty risky endeavor given their track record and their trajectory. I can't talk today. But yeah, I don't know how confident I would be in buying stock within Ubisoft, even if it is only like, you know, $2.53 a share. Like if you invest enough that's worth investing to turn a profit, like I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea.
I mean,
yeah.
that's the Ubisoft in the free trade thing I got on the app. So it's kind of green. So, but it's like,
yeah, but you see that spike, like that's what I'm talking about. Like you'll have these little blips
Yeah.
where like a bunch of people buy in and then it dips back down again.
That's right, people. I do stocks.
Ooh, look at you.
Fancy.
Yeah.
How financially
More like
responsible.
Assassin's Creed.
Oh.
I will own Ubisoft to make it Ubi hard.
Why is this not?
Ubi
There we go.
flattened.
Technical difficulties.
That's
Yeah,
great.
it's kind of sad to see, you know, like Ubisoft has made really good games in the past. I used to really like Assassin's Creed. Prince of Persia used to be really good. Far Cry, from what I hear, was really good back in the day. I've never played one, but I've heard. So it is sad. They were a really big company with a lot of good IPs, and they might not exist soon. So yeah. Did you like that game?
Phoenix. I did.
There's that image I was looking for. God damn it. It was there, but it was white. I couldn't see it.
Wow.
What? No, I told you, like the images, like they're just a solid white. Like there's no image there, so I can't tell what it is.
I'm being coy.
What?
Fish.
All right. Ubisoft isn't the only company bleeding money. Sony is also doing some questionable things, starting with Concord. Concord was a live service hero shooter that Sony released and nobody cared about. This live service game had a reported 25,000 units sold and a peak concurrent player count of 697 players on Steam, which for an online-only shooter is not good. The game was full of terrible character designs, mediocre gameplay, and launched for $40, while the game's competitors like Overwatch were free to play. So that's smart.
Wait, which game?
Concord.
Oh, yeah.
As a result, Sony pulled the game and shut down the servers just over a week after the game's launch, while everyone who purchased the game was refunded. Yeah.
At least there's that.
Concord.
Concord was expected to be a massive success with an estimated $400 million budget and 8 years of development.
Holy.
Given that the few copies of the game sold were refunded, this game made $0, which is one for the history books. $400 million budget, 8 years, $0. Shut down in just over a week. I think it was 11 days.
11.
Yeah. That's a massive fuck up for Sony. And Sony had just bought that developer. That was their first release. And I don't think that $400 million budget included what they paid to buy the company.
Oh, dang.
So good job, Sony. Way to go.
Idiots.
Yeah. The future of gaming looks expensive and overwhelming. Sony has revealed its new console, the PS5 Pro, which will have a 2 terabyte solid state drive, doubling the storage space of the original, and is said to double the power of the PS5. PlayStation system architect Mark Cerny says the goal of the PS5 is to eliminate the need to select between a performance or graphics mode, like some games have you do currently. The system has new technology like an AI upscaling program called PlayStation Spectral Super Resolution and advanced ray tracing, which at the end of the day slightly reduces blur in some situations
A blur.
and offers the potential for better frame rate. Like it's not even guaranteed, but maybe you'll get a better frame rate out of it depending on the game and the developer. And offers more reflections in the environment. Ooh, fancy.
So we won't
Check out
we
that
won't
weather,
die-
Sean.
We won't
Not-
die as much in PUBG.
Not even weather, just reflections. Like, I mean, seriously, that's like, it's neat to have that, but who really gives a shit? Like, if you don't have detailed reflections in the water, like, who's going to even really notice that? Nobody.
Reflections aren't
You
just
will?
water, though. They're metals and
Yeah, and lighting and
windows.
stuff. And it does make a difference. And we already have ray tracing that does that well. So this super ray tracing bullshit just slightly improves that. Ooh. Cerny showed off the new features in a comparison
Cerny?
video. Yeah, Mark Cerny.
Oh, look at Sony, dumbass.
He showed off the new features in a comparison video that shows the PS5 version of the games versus the PS5 Pro version. And if you pause the video and squint really hard at very specific parts of the images,
You
you
can
can
almost
see a
tell.
slight improvement. And that sounds like a joke, but that's legit. Like there's videos
yeah.
all over YouTube of people making videos trying to see the difference and just barely noticing it as a result of making that video. Like,
Is it that a majority of the people's system, not even their systems, because obviously that's the point, but I mean like their televisions can't even display that. Is that some
Yeah.
4K shit basically?
yeah, it has nothing to do with like I mean, if you have like the highest of high-end monitors, this is still the most benefit that you're going to get out of this. So you can have like all the top end shit of 4K TV,
Yeah,
super fucking in HD
Let me
4K,
just get my glasses.
HDMI cables, PS5, all that shit. And then you have the new PS5 Pro, and you're gonna barely see a little bit more clarity, maybe.
Yeah,
clarity.
So, what does this amazing technology cost?
1,000.
$699.99 US, $699.99 UK, which is weird because like I think that makes it cheaper in the UK, and $959.99 Canadian.
Yeah, we win. We win.
Sorry,
And
Jess.
of course, the system does not have a disk drive or a system stand, so you have to buy those separately, which will cost you $30 for the stand and another $80 for the disk drive.
Alex a chipmunk.
So depending on your region, you're looking at between $1,000 to over $1,200 for this system, and that's before tax. So yeah, and this isn't even a new system. This is an upgrade, a mild upgrade at best.
Yeah, no one's gonna go for that.
I've just become a
welcome back,
nerd.
Alex.
I'm sticking to it.
Just.
Yeah, but now it's official. I have glasses.
So yeah, get excited,
I am
everybody.
very glad
The future.
I didn't wait around for the PS5 Pro. It's like
I
I was
keep
waiting
garbage.
for.
It's garbage.
What's so
You know
pro
what? I
about it?
wonder, in terms of percentage, like let's say like if we can give a percentage to the optics upgrade, it's probably like 5%.
14%.
It's
So
what?
says the dice. 14%. The dice has spoken.
Nice. But even if like it's not enough. Oh.
Okay, then.
I mean,
Up
especially
14%.
given the cost. Like even if this cost as much as like the original PS5, which was what, 600, I think, right? If I'm not mistaken. That's still way
$1,000.
that's still way too much because like not only how old is the PS4? 3 years old, 4, something like that,
Close to 4.
right?
Gonna be
So
4.
so it's aged technology, right? So it doesn't hold the value that it initially had when it first launched. So like you have aging technology, you lose the hard drive, and it cost $100 extra. What the fuck? That's bullshit. And now, like, just imagine how much the PS6 is going to cost. What is that? Just going to start at $1,000 and go up from there?
$2,000.
That's crazy. And this is the first iteration of a console that's been digital only. So, like, there's been digital only consoles, but they've always been paired. There's been like an updated console, and you'll have the option to get like one with a disk drive and one without. But this is the first time that like the core model has no disk drive, and they have a solution if you want it. It's like an afterthought. So that's a big step towards moving to digital only. So if this sells well enough to justify that being acceptable, then when the PS6 comes out, they're probably going to do the same thing. So like the console will be a digital only console, and you can buy the disk drive if you want to. Most likely. So that's not good. And because like it's kind of like the Xbox with the Kinect. Initially they were trying to make it mandatory to have the Kinect, and like there wasn't a market for it, right? Because like they released the Kinect separately, nobody wanted to buy it, and they tried to force it on you. So like if it's an afterthought, like there's not a big audience for that. Not a lot of people bought the Kinect and justified them turning that into like a primary feature of the Xbox One. So this is kind of gonna take that idea and kind of flip them, where it's like, oh, you used to have a disk drive, and now you can get a disk drive. So now you have the people that are buying the PS6. It's gonna be an afterthought. So like some people will get it, but the majority of people probably won't even bother. So this is a really good way for them to make a pretty big push towards digital without making a lot of waves. So
It's
I
poo-poo.
don't like it. And it sucks too, because I thought that Microsoft was going to be the ones to make that first step, but no, it's Sony, which is unfortunate.
It's poo-poo.
Sony also increased the price of the current PS5 models in Japan by 13,000 yen, which is about $90 in US currency. And this is the third PS5 price increase in less than 4 years for them. So that's cool. It's probably just a matter of time before we start seeing increases like that in other regions too. And to top it off, Sony has increased the price of the PS5 controllers by $5. They were $75 and now they're $80.
Bastards.
Yep.
So ridiculous.
It's getting real expensive. Alrighty, that is the news. Finally caught up from all the news that we missed.
That is the news that we missed. Now for
now that included this week as well.
That's
Thank God.
ridiculous.
Thank God.
Wow. Alec was a
Sean-
chipmunk.
He's
he'll
what?
be right back. He
I
was a
didn't even
I
hear
heard
the chipmunk.
Yeah, he did
I
it
heard
like
it.
once, and then I told him, and then he came back and he was normal, and then I didn't notice it the second time, so he'll be back.
But
Talk
Sean, it
about-
took me a couple of years. It took me literally like 2 or 3 years. But I understand your pain now.
In what way?
I'm coming around to the
Cool.
It wasn't
argument.
rhetorical.
Yeah.
No, I'm gathering. I'm gathering my how to says. I'm coming around to realizing just
Yes.
I don't understand.
This is the image I was looking for the layoffs. I found it.
Wow.
bit late. But
I wanted to show it because it's Halloween and it was a witch. So
Wow.
yeah, I
I'm
thought it was
starting to lean
clever and I
more
didn't even get
towards
to use it.
Clever.
Clever.
I'm starting to lean back towards the physical. Even though I haven't actually, like, for games and everything, I'm still going to continue to, at least for now, buy digital. Buy digital. But taking away the option is what gets me.
Mm-hmm.
It took me, and the new licensing agreements, like with Steam, that we discussed last week and so forth. Like it's we have seen it coming and so forth, but now I'm really starting to not like it. Like finally, like I was like, well,
I mean, really, like what just happened should be like an awakening for people. The thing that happened with Horizon, where Sony's like,
Mhm.
"Hey, we're gonna do a remaster, and it's gonna cost I can't remember. I think it's 50. It's either 50 or 60, and as a result, we're gonna jack up the price of the original. We're gonna double the price of it." Like the fact that they have that control to just go back and be like, "Hey, we're gonna jack up prices at the drop of a hat,"
Right.
should be like really concerning for anybody that's buying shit digitally, because like then there's also like games that just stay whatever 60-40 dollars forever. If they
Yeah.
Forever.
there's sales and shit whatever, but like like the standard price, the everyday price is like always 40 or $60, and like they have the control, and if there's no physical to fall back on, like you have no choice. If this
Yeah.
fucking 10-year-old game is still $60, do you want to play it or not? You got to fucking spend that money. And they could even retroactively, like when the market goes completely $70 for every game, they could retroactively spike old games to meet that as well. So like you could be paying $70 for fucking PS2 games if they really wanted to. And if you have no alternative, tough shit. They didn't have to manufacture anything, so if you don't buy it, they're not at a loss. And if you buy it, that's just 100% profit. They don't have to go through a retailer, there's no distributor. They just make all that money, so they'll wait and wait and wait as long as it takes for you to fucking drop that money. So it's not
They
it's
have too much free reign.
yeah. How's it going
And
over there, Alec?
he just poofed again.
Yeah, still having technical difficulties. What were you saying, Carmen?
They corporations, production houses have too much free reign, and we're getting to the point where it feels like we need legislation and stuff, because nothing other than the risk of being outside of law or outside of compliance with these regulations, nothing short of that will stop them, because if they can, they will.
Yeah. But my thing is like
There's
as a consumer, like we shouldn't allow it to get to the point where we have to involve the government. You know what I mean? If we spend our money
vote with our money dollars, which I've
wisely,
been, yeah.
I want to say responsibly, like we steer the ship. We tell the companies like what's acceptable and what's not. So it's just
That
like
was my
there's
previous argument.
there's like
Like, not today. Sorry.
for lack of a better word, there's ignorance, people that just aren't aware of it. There's the people that don't give a shit. There's the people that value that convenience over anything else, and you take all of those groups of people, that's a big part of the market, you know. So and in addition to that, you also have like the hardcore people that, like me, like that buy physical, they still buy digital too,
Mhm.
because it is convenient. Like it's nice to, like, I've got my physical copy, I can play it whenever I want, no matter what happens. But for the time being, I can just have the digital version on my system and play it whenever I want to. So like you still have the buy-in from you, like everybody is buying digital. So it just sucks.
Yeah.
But now that Alec is back, question mark, are you a chipmunk?
I don't know. Am I a chipmunk?
Hey, you're good.
You're
Just
like a man monk.
teleportation working?
Teleportation!
Did it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
I think because I couldn't hear you guys for a minute. I was like, "What?" So I think it's the headset. So I've gone back to wired.
Mm.
Great. Sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
All right, so I'm going to try to get through my game. It's going to be difficult because the images keep fucking up. So, and it's really important that I pick the right images at the right time, or it's going to fuck up the whole game. So we're going to give this a shot and see how it goes. So yeah, it's time for a game.
Alright, motherfuckers, it's game time.
All right, so my game is Guess That Zombie. So I'm going to show you
Lisa,
a picture of zombified video game characters, and you guys are going to try to identify who they are.
they're Lisa.
And I'm already missing an image. What the fuck?
Well, that's what you were missing earlier. You finally got
1,
it.
2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no.
You have to live on, Lisa.
Damn, that sucks.
It's been a while.
Okay, well, you're going to get one for free because I'm missing an image.
Yay, we get a point.
It's example.
All right.
So Nina Williams.
Yep. So don't worry about that. So you got the other three on the right. So starting with the one to the right of Nina, who is that character?
Wait, but
I gotta make it big. Let me see.
what are the hints?
It's a zombie.
So I think the one at the end is Carlos.
Okay, so we have a guess for Carlos on the third one.
They almost all look the same. And I know, I mean, they're not, but.
I kind of want to say the first one looks like the guy from Far Cry 6. I can't remember his name. Like he's the main bad guy.
Okay. You said the second one?
No, the first one is
the first
Far
one.
Cry
Okay.
6. Second one. Lee says is the last one vamped from MGS4. Shit, is the second one Lady Dimitrescu?
Do you know who you're talking to? You really think I picked her?
I mean,
I guess I could to throw you off, but spoiler alert, no.
I feel like the third one is, God, I'm so terrible, but a dude from a fighter game.
Like Jin?
Maybe Jin.
I mean, he has got a bullet hole in his head, but whether that's just added.
Oop. Apparently, you ran out of time.
Wow. I got nothing then.
There we go.
Oh, I can see it. Lee said, "Is the middle one Aloy from Horizon series?" I
Okay,
can
so we
kinda
got
see
an
it.
Aloy for the second one. And the third one we've got, what do we have? Vamp and Carlos?
Yeah.
Okay. Any
I
on the
got
first?
nothing. These are too good. Like I've got absolutely nothing.
I didn't want to make them too big, but maybe are they too small? Like, would it be better if they were bigger?
Mm.
We could
I
try it
feel
when they're
like
bigger next time.
And I also wanted to obscure some of like their surroundings and like their hair and stuff because some of
Yeah.
that gives it away. I don't want
Yeah.
to make it. This could have been a very easy game, and I didn't want to do that.
I feel like it's too well done. Like it's so well zombified that I can't discern anything, and I'm like trying to look at like facial feet, like the shape of the
Wow.
nose, and you know what I'm saying?
That's legit.
Wow, wow.
It's too green, so I'm literally just going by the shape of the face,
Yeah.
the head.
Oh shit! I didn't
Yeah.
even think about that.
It's just like I can't tell any of the features. But the shape of the head, I agree with number 2 being Aloy because she has a very specific round head and the teeth. But number 3, I'm throwing out a weird guess just by the way that the angle of the face. This is gonna be a really fucked up guess, but I want to say Lae'zel. Because it's just the specific angle, like I don't know why it's yeah. And the other one is just too generic. I can't.
Yeah. I feel like they're too well done. Final answer. Like
Okay.
yeah, maybe contrast is an issue. Like not enough of it. Or
So the first one.
oh my god! That's fucking Marcus from Detroit. Oh my god, Marcus. My heart.
And second one.
Oh.
Aloy. It's the shitty remastered version.
She's too smooth.
I tried to pick that one to kind of throw you guys off a little bit more.
Her face has lost something a little bit.
And
Come on, let it be Carlos.
Final one.
Billy.
It's Carlos.
Yeah.
Good job. There you go. That was Guess That Zombie. I whipped that together like last minute, so
You should do it again.
That's good whipping.
Zombie.
Zambi.
All right.
Whip
A
it.
little too good.
All right, what we got next?
Time for 8-bit.
Will I
Time
hit the
for
right
8-bit.
one? Hey!
Yay! What up?
What the fuck?
That is some shit.
I don't remember what this game
I
is.
went hard on this. You got my shit.
Is Bit Sex Silent Hill?
Gee, I wonder what game number 7 is from. It looks like Chris.
So one is Pyramid Head.
Yep. But what game?
Silent Hill 2. Our remake? No?
Not quite.
Is it a statue?
It's not a statue.
Huh.
Oh, I know what 2 is. 2 is that bird looking thing from the Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yep,
It's Chica.
Damn,
Six
Chica.
Is she a baby or a woman?
6 is Resident Evil 2 remake.
Right, we're gonna go back to 1. 1 is Pyramid Head, but it's from Dead by Daylight.
Oh, get fucked.
Which one is Dead by Daylight? Oh, one.
Yeah, number one.
It's so fucking like I don't know. It looks like a PS2 graphic. The fuck?
Which one are we on now?
Oh, 3 is Coilhead, but like the body of Coilhead.
You are right. It is from Lethal Company. It is Coilhead.
8 is the box art for Eternal Darkness.
Yep.
Obviously, 7 is Doom Guy.
Doom Guy. Yep.
I don't know what the hell's going on 4.
Dude holding a screwdriver.
But like, like I don't even know what I'm looking at.
He's like defending himself, like wrapping his arms around him.
So he's just
Right.
stabbed a soldier, and the soldier's blood has gone all over him with a sword.
Yeah, I kind of see it. A PS1 game. I don't know.
No. It's at least PS2.
You said Manhunt.
5. 2.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
It's not Manhunt.
Leah's wrong.
Yeah.
Impossible.
It is Grey Fox. Well done.
What?
It's Grey Fox. Twin snakes. So in a cutscene before he goes into where you go fight him, he's stabbing soldiers and the blood goes onto him.
That's crazy.
So we're looking for 6.
I don't remember that game looking that terrible. Man.
I thought 6 was done. Sean
Yeah,
said it was...
I got 6.
Oh.
Yeah,
What did
we
you say
have
6 was?
everything. 6 is Resident Evil 2 remake.
Yeah. It's Elliot's notebook. And
5, I
Would be my guess.
have no idea what that is. I don't think I've ever seen that before.
What game can you peel faces?
It's a game I played recently. I've shown it on Show and Tell.
Is it face peeling game?
That don't mean nothing.
Yeah.
Chat, any last guesses? What 5 is? If I said Martha Stewart?
The wind is messing up my beautiful hair.
Okay, I'm gonna end this. It is Martha is Dead. So there's literally a cutscene where you can cut the face off your sister.
That's
Messed up, yeah.
I thought the graphics on that game were better than that.
Didn't they like censor them?
Yeah.
I just mean like the visual quality, like the character models, they look lower quality than I thought.
Well, don't forget, these are pictures of it edited, so, would have been damaged as time goes on. Alright, last game then.
The following game is a special Halloween edition of Reverse. And remember, some clips are death or pain cries, so let's fucking go.
Alright. First one.
Claire dying.
Yep. Resident Evil 2. Here's the original.
Clear!
Next one. These are all pretty short, by the way.
Reminds me of Devil May Cry.
Is that Leon dying?
Yeah. That sounds like RE4 Leon. Is it not?
It is not.
I don't know.
Sounds familiar though.
It does.
It could be Tekken, it could be Tekken, it could be Tekken. Let's play it.
Oh my god.
It
It
reminds
is-
me of Devil May Cry, but I know I'm probably very off.
It is Eddie Gordo from Tekken 3.
Ah.
All right, next one.
Screaming goat.
It sounds the same. Are you sure that was backwards?
That is backwards.
Wow. That would be dual.
Which episode?
Fuck you.
You
Seven.
got the thing.
7.
It's not 7.
8.
It's not 8.
9.
6.
It's not 6.
13.
What?
It's not 13.
10?
The full season.
It's not 10.
The full season.
11?
There we go.
Wow, it was that far in? Damn.
Literally sounds the same. All right, next one.
Is it all people screaming?
Yeah, some of them are screams. That's the idea of this.
I got nothing.
Do it again. Are you on the helicopter?
It was getting too hot. I needed air. So I got in the helicopter.
Damn it, Rebecca! Just cool down.
I have to go do it. Somebody screaming.
I don't know what Dirty Donna is. I have to admit, so it's not Dirty Donna. Someone sneezing. It's not.
Hey,
someone
Hachi sneezing.
All right, let's see if you get it from the original.
It's a Simpsons thing.
No.
It sounds familiar.
Mm.
I don't know.
Somebody getting hit by a chair in a wrestling game.
It's
I got
Sokolov.
nothing.
Is what?
It's from Sokolov. He's getting punched to death by Volgan in MGS3.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah, well done, Lou. Right, next one.
That's a fucking grunt.
It is a
Sounds
grunt.
like Diz.
Here's the
Is
original.
getting excited.
Good old Halo games. The old Halo games, I will say.
Before they gave up.
Before they should have given up, yeah. All right, next one.
Hup, 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 hup. Is it one of the Metal Gear Solid Machinima Challenge, maybe?
No.
No, because there's definitely me like fake crying in there.
I might have heard me as well, but I can't tell.
It sounds like Sean laughing. Me going,
Let's play the original.
okay, wait. I said ow.
Then I said, "Why am I on fire?" And then Chill's laughing.
Oh, okay. Is this we were holding grenades out the car window in PUBG and you crashed in the fence and we both dropped our grenades and the car exploded?
No, it was the bit where
It was a soccer mom, Alec.
we're in a tunnel kind of thing, and for some reason
In
you
PUBG.
decide, in PUBG, and you decide to shoot the gas can. You set yourself on fire. You set me on fire. Sean is just laughing.
No, Sean shot the gas can while I was holding it.
I got the video clip.
Oh, well, he's done that to me before.
Wow.
Don't say wow. You're the one who shot the.
I would never do that.
I've had so many moments where I walk up to Sean holding a gas can, and he's just like.
I would never do that. You can't prove it.
All right, next one.
I think
That's Shayla.
Mario or Shayla.
That's Supergirl
Mario.
in the spaceship
What from
from
Injustice?
Injustice.
It is not Spake.
Oh, damn! I just thought it was her going, "Ah," and then. But it is Shayla.
It's not Shayla.
Wow.
Sean
Sounds
had
like
it right.
Shayla.
It is Mario.
It sounds so much like Shayla. Holy shit! Shayla can do a good Mario. I'm cold, but if I turn my fan off, Claire stops spinning. Mario or Shayla? Yep, new series.
Next one.
Marvin. He wants his jams.
Wow.
It is Marvin turning into a zombie or crying about something. All right, next one.
What?
Now that's Marvin. I don't know what has a kid.
Navi. No, I'm kidding.
Would it help if I said it's from the Smash Mario games?
This is fucking Pikachu.
Oh god.
It is Pikachu! It's Pikachu!
A Fortnite player.
Wow.
And the next one.
Metal Gear. Snake dying.
The exact same thing.
Pretty much.
Jesus.
All right, next one.
I got nothing on that one.
Mm-mm.
It's Machinima. Or Mini Machinima.
So it's gonna be one of your friggin' AIs. Then I have no idea. It's cutting out. Uh-oh, he's a chipmunk.
Oh,
Oh.
you pushed your internet too far.
Oh, I know. It was from Animal Crossing.
Animal Crossing.
Chipmunk Crossing.
Yeah, that's how they all talk.
All right, here's the original again.
Hi there, Daddy. It's so nice to. Ow! I'm dying, Daddy. Please help! Help!
So that was from Wardcast 250, Daddy Daughter Day.
Jesus.
Nearly done, guys.
Alec, I'm concerned. I worry about you sometimes.
Don't worry about it. It's fun.
I
All
worry
right.
around him.
We've got 2 left, so here we go.
That's a cat. I'm kidding.
It's a cat game.
It sounds like Al. So what could that even be backwards?
Whoa.
I mean, yeah, maybe.
I give.
Let's play the original.
The hell is that?
A
Yoshi.
door or a cat? It could be either.
All right, last one.
For no reason. I didn't even
Wow.
It was braced,
Jazz killed herself.
It was braced so solidly. I didn't even touch it, and for some reason, it propped up and jumped completely off the monitor.
The timing was perfect, dude.
I know, but that's so creepy. Why would it do
You
that?
have a ghost.
Oh, it was Claire.
Nice squid brain.
Is that my Machinima challenge video? The one with Blood Rain?
It is.
Hey,
Well done. It's Watermelon
fresh in my
Steve.
mind.
Wow. Watermelon Steve! Oh my god!
Wow. And that was Professor
Watermelon
Remember.
Steve.
Well done, guys.
Never forget Watermelon Steve.
Watermelon Steve!
Keep him in your hearts.
And that's when I taught you about Watermelon Steven. Well, after that.
All right, before we do read your comments,
And we never heard what that cat thing was.
It was Yoshi.
It's Yoshi.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to listen to it.
We'll
It was
watch-
like
I
the
listened. I
same
did
thing,
not
but it went.
understand.
We'll watch 2 Machinimas. We'll watch Jazz's Halloween special and mine.
I have a Halloween. I didn't do a Halloween special.
Not new ones. For Duel and The Residents.
The ghost of
Oh, yeah.
Halloween's past.
I know I do things.
Why is it me?
My Halloween special is Sean as Rebecca.
Why is it doing that? Stop it. Stop it.
Is this the one with the pumpkin? You mean with hair?
That was half the video.
Ada, what in the goddamn hell are you doing?
What's it to you?
Ada.
I'm carving a pumpkin. Check out my unparalleled skills with a blade. Ha! Yeah! Voila!
What the fuck was that? You have the pumpkin carving prowess of a toddler. Let me show you how it's done. This is for useless the dog. Whoops.
You idiot! Looks like all that hair gel finally short-circuited that pea brain of you.
God damn it, bitch. I'll fucking kill you. I'll fucking
Ah! Oh my god. You fucking psychopath. Leon? Leon. Way to go, Ada. You just killed the guy.
Finally, I thought she'd never fucking leave. Talk about hitting below the belt. I can't believe she brought my hair gel into this. Fucking rude. Oh, and happy Halloween, bitch!
Fuck you!
You know, underneath all these layers of rippling muscle and unquestionable manliness, I'm a person with feelings.
Go to hell, Leon!
Maybe I will. See you next time you decide to randomly show up and interfere in my life.
I love them carving the pumpkins so much.
Go away. Halloween is ruined.
Give me something good to eat.
I said get the hell out of here!
Oh my god, Frank!
We just wanted some candy.
Halloween may be ruined, but I'm still going to wear my pumpkin costume.
Hey Ada, check out my awesome pumpkin costume.
You gotta be fucking kidding me. Yeah!
Not again.
She's so mean.
Poor Leon.
His pumpkins.
Oh, wait.
Slicing them.
Oh,
I know!
it's your turn. The order is all fucked up. There we go.
He keeps stabbing me in the eyeball.
This fucking thing needs to die. All right.
Just needs a little gel.
Just give it some first aid spray.
Give me
Give it a little bit.
second to pull up the other video.
Sean.
Hmm?
Toss your head.
Wrong head. That made it
way.
worse.
Other way.
There you go. Problem solved.
God damn it. It's so much worse now.
I solved my problem. Now I just need some Wolverine blades.
Oh my god. I'm fucked. The podcast is almost over. It's fine. Let's see. There we go. No. A beautiful hair.
Should bring back waffle poop.
Just imagine dealing with that every day.
Hey, Cleopatra. Trick or treat.
Hey, what are you supposed to be?
We're police officers.
That's original, but I couldn't give you candy if I wanted to.
The hell? What the fuck is that?
Hey! Why are we shooting?
Get back here!
Oh no, my mask!
Jill, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh good, you're here. Jill ate all the candy and she's like on crack or something. Hey Wesker, where are you supposed to be?
I think he's the Matrix.
No, I'm Batman. Without the cape though. What? And what about Jill? Oh, she's supposed to be a bird or something. A bird?
Captain, I can't see.
Seriously? Here.
That's better, thanks.
Jill.
Hi, Chris.
That's the stupidest bird costume I've ever seen. What did you expect? Anyway, on with the party.
This video was so dumb.
Chris! What? You need to take Jill home. I can't handle her anymore. Her sugar rush is fucked. She didn't even bother with the wrapper. She just... Hello?
Hey, Wesker, guess where I am?
Do I have to? God damn it.
You have really weird friends.
They're not my friends. Okay, so where is she?
Whoa, holy shit! Shit! What the hell?
Jill, can you fucking calm down? Get fucked!
Haha, Chris, I win.
Win? What? I told you, she's out of control. Keep her distracted. I'll get my taser. Ow! Keep her distracted? She's fucking breaking my arm!
His deliveries were so good.
What now? I think she's choking on a piece of candy or a wrapper. Give her CPR, Chris. I'll get her some water. Wesker, wait! I slept through that course. Jill?
Is she okay?
Shit, she's dead.
From all of us at the ward, have a happy Halloween. Please remember to stay
forgot to-
safe, drink responsibly, and don't let your friends OD on sugar. This has been a public announcement from the ward.
Because we care.
Hashtag keep your tits. I completely forgot about the PSA at the end. I was like, can you just make it sound like a PSA? He's like, okay. Didn't question why.
We had to have some more Halloween machinima things for next Halloween.
I was working on one for this year. It requires playing through a game to get really far, so I don't have all of it. I could try maybe tomorrow to play through more of the game and see if I can get it.
It's a secret game for secrets.
What was that?
Let's read the comments.
Hey,
Papa Roach.
At least we heard the full word comment this time. What the fuck?
Alright, so these are all ghost comments. These are ghost comments left on a different person's channel, but clearly for Sean's content. Right! So, comment 1 from Witchetty Man? I don't know. Go get the bomb.
Which titty man, maybe.
Which titty? How many tits have you got? Go get the bomb. What? For shit. Years later, and I still laugh at this part the same way I used to back then. So question 1. Is it actually possible to laugh at the same joke you heard years ago the same?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The projectile fart explosion.
Okay. Question 2. Did anyone get that villager that bomb?
Leon did. After the credits, he went back.
So, you might have stole my jacket, but here's the bomb.
What a nice guy. Leon stops just to give a random guy a bomb.
Yeah.
He did his dance and then he went back.
He's probably dead anyway, but...
Well, yeah, he put it on his corpse. But it's the same thing.
All right. Comment 2 from Jessica Diana. That was easier to read. I like how Barbie Girl would briefly play when he passed by all the little huts. Question 3. How freaked out would you be if every house and shop that you went to in your daily lives played Barbie Girl?
Oh my god, everybody should play Barbie Girl. Like, blast it as loud as you can for when trick-or-treaters come. They'll be terrified.
I thought it would be like really funny if we all meet in person and we have like our own cars. We should all go down like a highway, but stay like specific amount of cars apart, and then all like blast Barbie Girl like at the exact same timing.
Synced.
And then like everybody else is hearing it from their car, like coming from all these directions. So, like the highway just becomes Barbie Girl.
And our ringtones become Barbie Girl. So...
Yeah.
Flash mob.
Flash mob on the highway, like
So
during
Barbie
a traffic jam, so they can't get out of it.
A couple of comments saying that they're going to do that, and I'll do that at going to work. So yes, the aqua is spreading.
Spread the aqua, spread the word.
And that was
Drink
read
aqua.
those comments.
It's vital for life.
And then there was a head.
Freaking head. It's
Clear.
creepy as shit.
Leave Clear alone.
Clear.
You know, it'd be really freaky as if the string was like fishing line, and then it'd be like, yeah.
Lee, I was just reading Lee's comment. It's like, you should have that for Grandad's funeral when it comes, and hopefully this year.
Wow. Wow. Dark.
Dark and necessary.
Well, on that note, this has been episode 253. Thanks for joining us, everybody. If you enjoy the podcast or any of the content at the Ward, please consider helping us grow by sharing our content, liking the video, and subscribing. You can also support us through patreon.com/thewardproductions to get exclusive content. Have a great week. Happy Halloween, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Boy, I can't see.
If you don't subscribe to the Ward Productions in the next 7 minutes, then I